Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are we doing?
We're getting stuff out of our Zippy shell.
A lot of people ask what we did to move across the country, and
We put all of our stuff in one of
now
those.
you can see us. Oh, that wasn't for light. That was
No,
literally
we
to show you.
Put them in one of those.
We're in one of these. And so now we have to get our things out, but just like a couple of clothes.
Yeah, we have to get some clothes out. Some suitcases.
Some suitcases. So, but it's very confusing because we were like, it's climate controlled. It is climate controlled, so you can see this. But we walked up seeing these, and I was like, wait a minute. Why? I thought these were climate controlled. They're empty. These are all empty, see?
I'm gonna get the car.
Okay, go get the car. Do you have my keys? Oh. That's the car you need, isn't it? So yeah, anyway, they're gonna pull our little Zippy shell, which is the same as Pack Rat. And then we also got a pod. So we filled all our stuff literally to the brim. I will show you. And then we still had way more stuff to get. So we did that next. Yeah, let's grab our Zippy shell, not our Pack Rat. Crazy. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna back this up over there.
You gonna back it up?
Back it up.
All right.
This one?
I don't know. I hope you have a key, because I don't.
It's not that one. Is this one ours? You ready?
Yeah. For the grand reveal. It's so loud.
Dun, ta-da!
There's all our literally to the brim. Oh my gosh. It's
So-
gonna take us a minute, huh?
Yeah, that's why I said it's gonna take us a minute.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I get it. How's it going?
Good. Will you just put a hand on this TV so it doesn't go anywhere?
Yeah. God, we have so much crap. Here's all our stuff out.
What?
I'm just showing the camera how much crap we got.
These are fucking hangers. Can we survive without the shoes?
I think so.
Okay. Then that'll be helpful. Okay. It's just these.
Just to clarify, we do have shoes. We're just not getting more shoes. Can we survive without shoes, Lee?
Yeah, we can survive.
Rosie's stuffies. This is so cute. My nose is so itchy. Oh, she left me. She's over there. This is so overwhelming for my ADHD brain. Leanne did literally, I mean, like, I helped pack the house a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Mainly the things my brain can focus on. But Leanne did every single one of these packing cubes. You gotta have one in the relationship who can do it. And it's not me in this relationship. I can do a lot of things. And I can do a lot of things well. But packing is not my forte. Look at her. I love you. You're so cute.
Okay, house closed.
I want to share a funny story. The guy who was driving, he was the truck driver. Was he the truck driver for that car? JJ?
What?
Was the guy who was talking to us, was he the truck driver for that truck?
Oh, yeah.
I think he was the truck driver. Anyway, he like walks around the corner. I'm just standing there waiting for our guy to give us the pack rat. Or I keep calling it the pack rat. We use the Zippy shell. And I was like, or he walked by me and was like, is this where I check in? then I was like, excuse me? And he was like, is this where I check in? I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't work here. And he was like, oh, you don't work here? No, I'm dressed like this. I was like, no, I don't. He was like, okay. And then he walks up and he's like, what is this place? We're surrounded by Zippy shells. Okay. And I was like, and Liam was like, oh, it's like you can move your stuff. And he was like, oh, like, is it cheaper than a moving truck? And we were like, yeah. And then he goes, where are y'all from? And we were like, well, we just moved here, but we moved from California. He goes, California is the worst. We were like, okay.
Like, that was awful.
We were like, all right. Wait, babe. They haven't gotten to see your new tattoos.
Well, I'm busy.
Do you want to show them off real quick? Since you're right here right now. Ooh, wait. Let's show me. Okay, and we can't see it. Yeah. Okay, what is it? What is that one?
LA.
For Los Angeles?
And for Leanne and Allison.
That's so cute. In like the LA Dodgers font. And then what about this one?
We're very cute.
We're very cute. What's
That's
that
my
one?
palm tree.
And what palm tree is that?
The one we can see from our old pool.
It was really cool. I'll try and find a picture of it and insert it.
Extra fun toys are.
I just got that on camera. The adult ones?
No. Nothing to see. Just some swimsuits. Nothing inappropriate of any kind.
I did not mean to get that on camera. All right, that's the end.
We did it, Joe.
Oh, you're so cute. Sure do love you.
Ta-da.
Got it? Very cool. Nice job.
Thanks.
We are back home from getting all of our stuff from the Zippy Shell. It took about 2 hours. I will say our place is like 25 to 30 minutes away. So it really took about an hour and a half, I would say, to like unload everything and move all our stuff around. And we were moving stuff from the car that we had shipped that wasn't emptied. And we were just like switching stuff back and forth. So really, I don't think an hour and a half was like too bad. They were actually pretty quick and efficient. This was not sponsored. This is just who I ended up going with, mainly because we knew we needed to sell our California house before we would be able to buy our Michigan house. And so that means we're living with our parents and we're very in flux and we needed to store all our stuff. This was obviously the best option. We did get a pod as well. So all in all, the entire move, I mean, not the entire move, but between the pod and the Zippy Shell ended up being about $10,000, I would say. One was the Zippy Shell was $4,700 and it was for their largest container. And then they had like a $300 fuel charge, which I was pretty frustrated with because they said that it was like an all-inclusive price. And they were like, it's in your contract. I was like, yeah, but you told me $4,700 was the all-inclusive price. So they ended up returning like half of the fuel charge, which I think was $350. So it was close to $5,000 for that one. And then we got a pod too, which I think ended up being $4,900. Somewhere between $45,000 and $49,000. Anyway, it was close to $10,000. Cross-country movers would have cost more and we had nowhere to store our stuff. So with all that said, would I recommend it? I don't know. If you don't have to do it, I wouldn't store your stuff. If you like have a place to actually like go into, I don't know that I would necessarily go this route. We did use Zippy Shell when we moved after Leanne was done with law school and we moved from Ann Arbor to Los Angeles. And that was $1,600. It was not nearly as much as it costs now, and that was in 2016. So 8 years later, we are paying 4 times as much, and it is what it is. But I figured I'd give you like what the real cost was, because we paid out of pocket for it, and it was very expensive. And I need you all to tell me this is worth it. It's worth it in the long run for us, for our mental health, for our kids. You know, like I know that we talked a lot about it in the last video, but LA was just getting to be too hard for us. It was too difficult. We, you know, I know we had mentioned that we like sent our kids to private school, but like our kids are on scholarship. Like we had scholarship kids. Like it's expensive. It is far more expensive than I think people even realize. And it felt like we were drowning, like with how much money we spent every month on things. And I know a lot of people understand what that feels like. And it sucks, if I'm being honest. And we also just really needed support. Like between all my health stuff and Rosie's health stuff, and I know I talk about it a lot. Somebody made a very rude comment to me the other day, and normally I'm like, whatever. And they were like, here she goes talking about chemo again. I'm like, oh, why are you here? I'm gonna keep talking about chemo. I'm not gonna ever stop talking about chemo. A lot of people are here because of their relation to cancer. So I'll never understand following a platform and you don't like the content. I was like, okay, yeah, I am gonna keep talking about chemo, because I talk about healthcare, and I talk about cancer, and I talk about being gay, and I talk about Disney, and I talk about being a mom, and I talk about being neurodivergent. If those things don't align with things that you find interesting on the internet, like, go. Like, I don't get it, because like and maybe this is just like something I'm never going to understand, and that's fine. But I was like, yeah, I am going to talk about chemo and the long-term effects it's had on my brain, especially with like my memory and my ADHD and all of that. So if you don't want me to talk about it, don't come here. Man. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, I literally have not done this in so long. I don't even know how to end a video. I realized I didn't even end our last one. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because I am going to start posting more YouTube videos. We have so many fun things coming up, because we are about to start this like house hunt for Sirius. And yeah, hope y'all have a great